Week 9's almost in the books. We still got the Monday night game, but we're going to look at the trends at wide receivers. We're going to be looking at what these guys are doing on the field, what routes are they running, what are the targets looking like, so we can forecast in the future. We got some players coming up on waivers, some guys rising the depth chart. We got some veterans who are doing some nasty things on the field. We're covering all that today. But before we dig in, you need to click that subscribe button right now. Tomorrow, we're going deep on the waiver wire. A ton of wide receivers, a ton of running backs. We're using these videos to help you set your lineups. We're recapping games. We're previewing games. We're helping you set your lineups. Everything else in between. Click that button. Stop missing out. Ric Flair's watching. You do not want to disappoint Ric Flair. But we got to start off with some Zay Flowers action here. And the one thing you want to point out when you're looking at his route charts from the next gen stats is he's making up his own routes almost. Look at this one. It's just doing this. It's just doing that. How many times have we seen that over the years looking at these route charts? We haven't. This is big time. He's getting targets downfield. You see that right there. That's huge. We're also getting a good volume of targets, and we've been hitting. We've been hitting hard since week 5, 19 fantasy points, 22 fantasy points. We go to 4 fantasy points, 18, then 29. We are hitting hard right now, and we're looking good. We're looking solid. The price is going up, but if you got him on your team, you're loving it. Jaxon, Smith-Njigba's all over the place. Deep balls, medium balls, short balls. He's getting all the balls. Jaxon Smith-Njigba got 13 targets. Last week he hit 2, and he got 7 targets in that matchup. Jaxon Smith-Njigba with DK Metcalf out is getting more volume. He might be trusted more going forward. He might see more opportunities going forward. But Jaxon Smith-Njigba is showcasing that upside that we thought he was going to have as a first-round pick last year. Give him a little bit of time this season. Maybe you're not going to get Justin Jefferson because there's only one Justin Jefferson. There's only one Malik Nabers. But he is giving you a little something right now. Quentin Johnston. He is that contested catch play from last year's draft. Kind of like a Keon Coleman and had a late ramp up. And Keon Coleman's kind of having a late ramp up as well. But look at this downfield. Downfield plays, showing the ball skills. There was a route here that he just blew up with the release. He just killed that DP, put him on skates, got around him. He's looking slick with it. 4 catches, 118 yards, and a touchdown. I look for him to be a volatile wide receiver for the rest of the year. The upsides are going to be grand, and the downsides are going to be low, but I just see that with the offense. Ladd McConkey's there. He's getting targets. It's a slow-paced offense. They want to run the football. They want to be in low-scoring, drag-out games. And Quentin Johnston, though, can push the pace, get it downfield, get those deep targets, and just win with nuance at the catch point. Cedric, Tillman's getting volume. And you're chasing the volume, but you're also chasing the air yards. We're also getting those deep targets. We're scoring touchdowns, 3 touchdowns in the last 3 games. In the last 3 games, over 30 targets. We got 12, 9, and 11. You math that out for me. But 7 yards and a touchdown against the Chargers. We're balling out. It should stay the same. We're on bye. But coming back, we should be refreshed. Courtland, Sutton. Deep ball city. We're running everything. A very good veteran wide receiver right now getting all the opportunities here in the Denver Broncos offense. And the thing is, they're going to be in these weird game scripts because they're trying to play slow ball out there with Bo Nix and company, but they're trying to improve things rapidly as well in the back 9 of the season. But Courtland Sutton is a guy that's getting those money targets downfield along the red zone, downfield, just getting those opportunities. Jakobi Meyers, just getting targets downfield, just getting the workload. We saw that last year. We're seeing it right now. He's getting the work rate of a top-tier wide receiver, of a stud wide receiver. He's getting the amount of targets and the targets downfield. That is something you want. That is something that should be rostered, more than likely is rostered, and should be looking to start. Calvin really is a boom-bust wide receiver. Really, last year, he had 5 wide receiver 1 weeks, and then the rest were like wide receiver 3 weeks. And this year, we're trending to be about the same here, but we're getting volume. We're getting targets downfield. We're getting a good target share. We're getting those opportunities. when the game script is pushed, and if it could be pushed a little bit more and we can convert a little bit more, he can give you a good production total on fantasy. 12 points is okay. You don't hate it, but it doesn't win your week. Last week was 22. He's going to give you a few more pop-off weeks this season, maybe 2 to 3 more, but the rest of them are going to be hard to start. But that's what you're getting with Ridley. Look at Malik Nabers here and just look at all the routes he's running. He's running behind the line of scrimmage. He's running the short game. He's running deep. He's running posts. He's running comebacks to the sideline. He's running everything. The route tree's there. He's showing it. And he's showing you the upside. 11 targets in this matchup, 59 yards. Giants tried to come back in this, but they couldn't. But Malik Nabers is a stud. Mack Hollins. Keon Coleman got hurt. Mack Hollins is the deep threat in this offense, the contested catch guy if he's out. And even when he's in, he's starting to get some opportunities. Because look, week 4, 6 targets. Week 5, 6 targets. Then we get a drought. 5 targets in this matchup. If Keon Coleman's out for a bit, he's going to be a contested catch guy downfield. And in the red zone, you may want to play around with that if you're really hurting at wide receiver. Josh Downs is back. Flacco is back, and we're getting good volume in the offense here. 9 targets this week. 9 last week with Anthony Richardson. But he is way more potent with Flacco. You're seeing the ball get pushed downfield. You're seeing him run a lot of different types of routes here. A lot around the line of scrimmage, a lot downfield. We're getting those opportunities. 6 catches, 60 yards. 21-13. They're trying to chase it back. But Josh Downs is going to be solid. Justin Jefferson doing Justin Jefferson things. Getting those deep targets downfield. Breaking off in routes, breaking off out routes, breaking it off downfield, breaking it off everywhere. I was just trying to be funny there. But you know what I'm talking about. Justin Jefferson is that stud wide receiver. You're just seeing him get it downfield. And the air yards, when they are racked up, along with a good amount of targets, 5+, 6+, we got 9 here, more likely you're going to hit. More than likely, and we're getting a lot of targets. 15+ yards downfield. That's solid for fantasy production. And he's able to break off routes downfield, create separation downfield to earn those deep targets. Not many wide receivers are doing that. Not many wide receivers. Of course, he's Justin Jefferson. That's one way he's winning. He wins all over the place, though. Just a standout, top-tier wide receiver. But those are the looks at the wide receiver spot. The trends from the next-gen stat charts. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. One thing for watching. Catch you on the next video.